Good morning, Flosstube. It is October the 4th. It's Monday. Happy Monday. Happy new week. I hope everybody had a tremendous weekend, that you're ready to start a new week and make lots of memories, do all of the things. It's been a crazy weekend, a very crazy weekend. So hence the whole all natural look. Some kind of something attacked me this weekend. I still worked, still did all the things, but exhaustion is real. I did get stitching done this weekend while I was at work. I worked the day shift both days. Ended yesterday with some hard calls, so I kind of wrapped up stitching I got off at 4, and I guess it was about 1. I was just like, okay, yeah, I can't stitch and do all of the work. But I came home and I stitched some more last night after sleeping. I slept about 5.5 hours after work last night, because the night before I didn't get any sleep because my stomach was very angry at me. So, Chili Supper, for those of you who were rooting us on Instagram, Chili Supper went over tremendously. We raised over $5,000 for the band boosters, which goes to pay for our students to go to competitions. We're hoping to send them to Orlando. I'm not sure if he's wanting to do it this spring or next year. I honestly can't remember at this point. We sold out of chili. Kids doing food is never a good idea. We had some sandwiches that were skimped on pimento cheese. All I could do was apologize and thank everybody for supporting us. I was not in charge of the food at all. I had parents who were told to watch the kiddos while they were putting together food, and that happened. But it was still a tremendous fundraiser. We still have donations coming in, so that was awesome. Let me think. Last week's work schedule was crazy as usual. This week's work schedule is crazy as usual. We are getting our new person trained, and she will be set free in like 3 weeks. So that will be nice to be able to get back on schedule. I feel like I'm starting back on a Monday when we go back to the regular schedule, which will be nice. Our regular schedule is 6A to 6P, and that's not horrible. For fall and winter, of course, you're getting off after, it's dark and stuff, but it's not a bad schedule at all. But 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Monday and 4 p.m. to midnight on Tuesday, the alternating, it just kind of throws you off, which it's fine. We've done the best that we could with what we've got. One of my dispatchers is also a part-time officer, and he also works another job. I work another job. So we're trying to, work around each other's schedules while we've got all that going on. Our third dispatcher, she's a mom of littles, so, we want to give her time to be with her kids too. But it's all good. It's all good. I can't complain about my job. They take care of us. We take care of each other. It's a great place. It's a great home. And that's been home for 13 years. Even though I left and went to another job, I was still working there part-time. And we all have a good relationship. So I love it. Still have on my homecoming nails. I got to take those off this week. Or today. I need to take them off today. I'll probably do that after work tonight. All right. So I don't have a whole lot to show you guys. I did get some material in from Fat Quarter Shop as part of their clubs, that I'm a part of. So I'll show that real quick. Actually, let me go ahead and show that because it's just sitting here looking at me. This is Witchell Perman Ada Sandstone Tea-Dye. It's an 18 by 25, 14 count material. So that's a very pretty neutral color. It's part of the neutral group that I'm in. So I look forward to, cutting that up and using that probably for some, I've got lots of smalls, ornaments and stuff like that I want to do for December. And this is the Fabric Flare And this is French Polka Dot Neutral. This is a Fabric Flare Monthly Club. This is also 14 count Aida. It's also 18 by 27. It's got a pink hue. Oh, you can see that with this lighting. So it's got little polka dots on it, white polka dots. They're not sporadic. You can see there's a pattern to them. Hang on. No, I'm gonna have to rip that open. So, anyways, you'll be seeing that too. I'm really not sure what it recommends. Pumpkin Picking Day, Autumn House, or Happy Harvest. That's what Fat Quarter Shop recommends on this material. So we'll see. I'm not buying patterns right now. I have made an agreement not to buy any more patterns. Made an agreement to do just what I have in my stash, and to honestly to finish up. I took a picture last night, put it on Instagram. I don't know who all saw it, but I was going through. I pulled all of the reason my bins are missing is because they're all over by my couch. I pulled all of my whips out, went through everything, and was like, what can I finish? Because I need to finish some things. So, I don't have anything that's just easy finish. Like, it's going to take some time for everything. So I think what I'm going to do in October, I was going to start Christmas, like heavy start. That's not going to happen. Christmas, October is going to be focused on Christmas presents and finishing some things. So I think what I'm going to do is when I go to work, especially when I work the evening shifts, I'm going to grab one project and one project only, so I'm not tempted to work on more. And I'll just see what I'm in the mood for that afternoon, take it to work and work on it. Theoretically, I can work 8 hours. During the week, our weeks are not usually too horrible. Maybe 1 or 2 calls, some traffic stops. But I can usually keep my hand going for those. Weekends are easy peasy. And this weekend, I think I do work midnight shift. Erica's coming in this weekend. She will be home Friday, leaving back midday Tuesday. And I work the entire weekend. I think I might be off Monday. I'm not sure. So she called me this morning, and she texted me actually first thing, and then she called me. She has exciting news. The school has received CARES Act funds, and they sent her an email saying that she qualified. They could apply. Let me get a drink. Get your coffee. They could apply for her. I told her, go ahead and let them do it. Anyways, the remaining balance on her tuition right now is almost, I think it's like $100 off from the amount that they've offered her for CARES Act. She still has a scholarship coming in too. So sissy, jump on that. So she is. So that will take care of the balance for this year, or for this semester. And I don't know how that will work, if it'll apply to go to our next semester or what will happen there. Regardless, it's amazing. I hope that they apply it for next semester. I had material on me. I hope they apply it for next semester too, if she doesn't use it all for this time. But she should have her last scholarship in. She turned in all of the paperwork 2 weeks ago. She should have that in, I think, this week or next week. So it was a good, solid private scholarship. She had to do all kinds of work for it. They gave her funds to go shopping to get all of the supplies and things that she needed to move into school, which of course we had already taken care of because we weren't expecting that. So she was able to get some extra things that she hadn't planned on buying but did need. Mattress covers, that kind of thing. So she's been dealing with allergies this week. Texas has not been fun to her this week. Their weather changed, and she was sick last week. So she's doing better today. I talked to her for a little bit before I came live, or not live, I'm recording. But before I started recording, I talked to her, and she said that she was feeling better, and so she was headed to classes. So I'm glad for that. I had to cancel last night's dinner with Trey. Trey and Madeline were going to come over, but I just could not do it. And I didn't want to expose them to anything because I don't know what's going on with me. I think it's just something I ate that has just made my stomach angry. I had my gallbladder taken out 2 years ago now. And just some things just attack. I mean, out of the blue. Like, I can be perfectly fine and then just all of a sudden, bam. Thanks. So, my dad had stomach bug. He ended up in the hospital yesterday for fluids, or the day before yesterday for fluids. He's fine, you know, just when you're a bad heart patient and a bad everything patient, you just got to make sure everything's okay. So, they gave him a bag of fluids. They checked all of his levels. His potassium was a little low, so they gave him some of that and sent him home, and just nasty. So it's just kind of been a black week, but it's all good. We're still, you know, living and kicking and doing all the things, so it's good. Oh, Christmas ornaments. I don't remember if I showed you guys that I got this or not, but I did get this in a few weeks ago now. Just cross-stitched Christmas ornaments. I'm a little obsessed over the gnomes. My dad, funny story, I don't remember telling you that I had this, so I hope I'm not repeating myself. My dad, when I really started the cross-stitch journey, you know, several months ago, he said, not that I've been cross-stitching for years, but, you know, when I started getting involved in all this several months ago, I said something about gnomes, and he said, aren't gnomes, like, mean? And I was like, no, Daddy, they're cute. He's like, but I think back in the 70s or something, there was, like, mean gnome movies, something. And Donna was trying to explain it to me. So, anyways, I had shown him, they have football gnomes, they have all kinds of stuff, and Daddy's a big football fan. So I had shown him some stuff, and so he just didn't understand. And so whenever I opened the Christmas ornaments thing, there's Christmas gnomes. And so I was like, I need to get some of those stitched up for Daddy. And I don't know that it's going to happen, but it'd be fun to do. So I would love to say that would be a one-day project. We'll see. Oh, I'm so behind. That whips thing last night overwhelmed me. Like, I haven't really just stopped and looked, I guess. I mean, I knew that I had a lot going on. But when I sat down, and I was tired, that was part of it, because my brain just went whoosh. When I sat down and I looked at that whole stack of whips, I was like, my goodness, how am I going to finish all this stuff? Some of it's going to be put up. Some of it is for me. I'm just going to put it up. Flea market flowers I need to get finished because I told my boss that it was hers. I need to get that done. The one witch over the pumpkin that says Happy Halloween, I need to get that done for Grandma because it's hers. She claimed it last year. I need to sit down and do some serious stitching, and yeah, time off is not of the essence. All right, so let's get started in whips. I only have 5 things to show you guys today. 4. That's how bad it is. 4 things. All right, I did have a new start because I have been looking forward to the minute that I said October 1st. This was a gift to me. Granita by It's So Emma. And I got sent all of the called for. I am now officially in love with 25 count Lugana. It's so soft. It's so easy to stitch on. And so I got the outside border done, and then I started on the bottom row of diamonds. Isn't that beautiful? And of course, I've sent the blues. So I'm loving that. That's not for anybody, that's for me. So I'll probably just stitch on that whenever I get a chance. But I had to get a start on it. So I took it to work the other day and yeah, started it. All right. So the summer, spring, winter, fall is what I'm going to work on the hardest. Whispered by the Wind. This is my present for Grandma. This is spring. Just to show you where I'm at, because I need y'all to hold me accountable. And this is where I'm at. I didn't do anything new. Just showing you where I'm at. Isn't that beautiful? Spring is gorgeous. Oh, did I do the spring this week? I did the spring this week, yeah. There you go. There's a start. Or a continuation of what I've been working on. I think I did the spring this week. All my days run together. I'll literally walk in saying what day is it. I opened summer last night. I hadn't even opened it. I was so mad at myself. I thought that I had at least started on it. So I opened summer last night. I love this one. Of course, you know why. It's got the red, white, and blue. All the blues. This is on a beautiful print. I forget what the name of it is. It's blue. Did I put that in there? Oh, I did. Vintage Blue by Artiste. It's this Weigart brand. Bought it at Hobby Lobby. I almost started on the wrong side. But that's what my blue variegation is going to look like for summer. So it's going to get a little darker before it gets lighter again. That's the dark. It's hanging out. It should be at the top. So I got the border done on that, and I started on my S, and I was tired and went back to bed. But I really think that the summer one will fly the fastest, just because that red, white, and blue will fly fast in my fingers. Then I got autumn. That's autumn. And I got out all of my grays yesterday so I could get the haunted house done. Look at the words. Oh my gosh. So pretty. I forgot Aunt Donna's piece again. It's over there too. Aunt Donna, yours is just going to be a surprise, ma'am. And Aunt Debbie's, I'm pretty sure, is going to come out of a magazine. I think I saw something. Okay, I said I wasn't going to start this, but I was nervous about the material being big enough. Just, I don't know why. I trust them. I know they cut it right. But I was like, let's just see what happens. So I pulled out Christmas at Hawker and Hollow. You've seen it. It's beautiful. This material is so big. It's so overwhelming. This is the material. And I did all of the bottom of the borders. Just so I can make sure it was right. So I don't know what I'm going to work on that. That is not my priority. I love it, but it's a lot. Like, it's a whole lot. That is entirely black. It's a whole lot. So I had told Aunt Donna, because she asked me what I was going to do, what the process was going to be to get this done. And I said, I think I'm going to do a square a month. That might happen. We'll see. But it's October. And I have Aunt Donna's sampler. All of these. My kids really aren't into the crafty gifts. So Katie wants some stuff. Kind of silly stuff for her walls. Trey and Erica couldn't give any kind of rip about it. And my mom has a big piece that I have been working on. I haven't touched it since I started Flosstube. But you guys have seen it. It's the How Great Thou Art sampler from Stony Creek. It was in a magazine. So I need to work on it too. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of words, though. I think if I could get the words done, I'd be okay. I think I would. And then I just got to pick out what I'm going to do for my beautiful Aunt Debbie. And my sister. I think I'm going to try to do something maybe for my sister. I don't know. Here lately, we've been really missing each other. So, I need to do something for her. All right. That really was a really short show. But let's hope for a better week health-wise. I'm still kind of blah out of it. So, I got to get to work. Got to get some things done at work. Mom's already asked me if I'm coming in. Yes, ma'am. So, an inspirational quote for the week. Are y'all ready? Never regret a day in your life. Okay. Good days give happiness. Bad days give experience. Worst days give lessons. And best days give memories. So I hope that you guys can have great memories this week and that you guys can do all of the things, get all the stitching done, and feel very productive. So my goal is to feel very productive this week. I mean, I don't have anything to do really but stitching. You know, I do laundry, I do dishes, and I do stitching. So, and I work, and I come home and do it all. Anyway, so go out, be blessed, smile for somebody, make somebody's day, and I will see you guys next Monday right here for some more stitching. All right, y'all have a good day. Bye.